Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam. Thank you for joining for another video. Today is Scrap Backwards with this lovely lady, Scrappy Cathy. Today's going to be a relatively quick one because we have some awesome inspiration from Scrap Squad. This is Scrap Lift number 36 and it's this big tag with a photo sort of here and then some embellishments. On the post from Rebecca Meadows in the Scrap Squad Facebook group, the layout was pinned by Christy Chapman, although we aren't sure if she is one to create the layout. On the inspiration, there is a big tag cut file. Don't know if you can see there, but it is indeed a cut file. On Rebecca's, it's just a tag. She's used Cocoa Vanilla Studio, no limits, and she has simply used a tag, created her own tag. I am going to create my own. Well, I have. And we are going to use this lovely tool. This is the We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile, of course, and I'm going to add a couple of eyelets. I am using a mix of papers from my kit. We're continuing on with our September kit, trying to get some of it used. Not doing too bad at all, actually. Not doing too bad at all. I think we'll probably use a couple more for the end of 30 days of sketches, and then at the end of the month we'll do a review. I am using a picture today. I know I've been doing pictureless all month, but I thought today let's do a picture. So it's me and Cathy outside the Guggenheim in Bilbao. This is definitely a lovely memory to document, and here we are. So I have various papers. I've got this paper, which is from Cocoa Vanilla Studio Daydream, and it reminded me of the background because to me it's going this way with its paint swatches. The background on the inspiration is a sort of wood grain, so yeah, but I don't know, it felt like it was a bit too big for me. I don't know if this is a 8x8 layout or an A4. The tag must be giant. That's all I can say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bit of this, which is from the Solids collection from Tula and Norbert's Magical Adventure. And it's craft. Cathy does a lot of Craft Plus challenges, so I thought we'd use that in honour of Cathy. This is the Heidi swap paper, the rest of that with all these words. We've got some packaging from You Wish You Were Here from Pink Pretty Little Studio with all of the arrows, so I'm going to use that as well. I've got the reverse side of the craft. I thought we'd bring in a little pink, blue here. And then I was just happened to be playing with this because this is what we've done one of the tags out of. And I tore it. I tore the bottom of my tags. And I happened to see how lovely those flowers look when it's torn. So I think we're going to add that at the top. Then I have a giant, long tag from Echo Park New Day and a Cocoa Vanilla Daydream paper. They're going to go there. That's the basis of our layout. Before we get cracking, then our photo will go sort of here. Few embellishments, bish bash bosh. I have used the We Are Memory Keepers tag punch board to create my tags to make sure they are centered or at least cut equally. Here is the sticker sheets that we started our kit with. As you can see, we're doing very well with them. So I want to use some of these today and a couple of hot air balloons for our cluster bases. And then it's just scattering pieces, really. Our title may well be Here in Bilbao. So for the holes, I am going to use these copper bronze eyelets. And I have put the hole in using the punch board just so I know where to crocodile. So let's get this show on the road. This video is going up later than planned. I don't know why. I was going to combine it with 30 days of sketches. Working ahead on that. Completely forgot. Didn't. So here we are. Okay. So there is our green paper. Next up is the wood grain. I tried to just do the wood grain, but it just looked a bit wishy-washy against the paper that I've chosen. But I wanted to use that paper because, to me, it kind of matches the picture. We've got a bit of pinky pales for the concrete and for Kathy's lovely complexion. And we've got some blue for the sky, Kathy's denim jacket, and my t-shirt. Okay, so there is that done. Just gonna check it's tidy because I didn't do this one quite as strongly as I should. There we go. Let's get creating. So, there are my tags. It just looks so much better when you put a little piece of metal on it. Okay, had to think what I was doing then. Okay, so I'm going to put this one like so, and then this one is going down here, like so. That will then come like this, but I'm actually going to put them that way round. Don't know why I keep putting the top back on that. Okay, this is then going to go in the middle, very roughly. We're going to put this paper in the... Ooh, didn't even consider that side, but there we go. We're going to put this, and I love this paper with all the big, bold words. It's a bit wishy-washy, a bit pastel, but I'm rolling with it today. So we've got the dreamers and the movers and the makers. That's sunshine, but you can only see shine. Shine my mind. Living in the beauty vibes today. Heart eyes, happiness, hello, it's cool, stay. Don't worry, be happy. We all need a bit more happiness in life, I think. Okay. I'm going to use this thin double-sided tape for this because it's quite fiddly. Because I've torn it in both ways. There we go. Excuse me. So October is certainly busy here on my YouTube channel because of 30 days of sketches. November will be slightly quieter. I do have a couple of series coming at you, but I'm not committing to that much if I'm honest. December will then ramp up a little bit more, which is what I'll be doing in November, prepping for it, getting ahead, because I intend on having all my work with the Flair Hut done and YouTube, so I can actually have a bit of time off in December. When I say time off, I mean time to just sit and do nothing. Now, that never happens, so I will be scrapping, probably filming for next year, but that's fine, because I won't have deadlines, I won't have missed deadlines and stuff, and we'll also be prepping for the first 4 months release at the Flair Hut, which is already ongoing by my awesome assistants. Okay, I'm going to bring another shade of blue in, which might be a bit controversial, but it is what it is, because we can't have naked tag holes. Okay, so I am going to thread twice as I do. And the reason why I'm bringing another blue in is because we've got a few shades of blue in the photo. We've also got a couple of shades of blue in the floral border that I've put in. We've got the light blue of the paper that I've added to the top left and bottom right. And we'll have some blue embellishments as well. So I feel like we can do it. Okay, now I have added more paper layers than our Scrap Squad Scrap Lift from Christy Chapman, although she uploaded it. We don't know if it is her that created it, of course. I take no credit for this design. I love it, so I'll definitely be doing it again. But if you need to know who it is, please do pop on over to Scrap Squad and check out the post from Rebecca. Then I was going to add this under the tags. So what I'll do is I'm just going to tear that, because I'm not lifting the tags up. No, 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 we don't have time for that malarkey. That's going to go there. I've matted my photo on plain, cheap, white cardstock. I'm not using the good stuff anymore. It's time to use our stash, but use it wisely and not waste good product. So I've matted it on cheap white cardstock and then an Echo Park paper as well from Away We Go. And that's it. That's our design done. How amazing is that? I love this design and it can work with so many different collections. I want to try it with Print Shop. I want to try it with Colour Study. I want to try it with Bow Wow. So many different ones I want to try it with, and I can't wait to do so. Excuse me. Okay. Now, for my title, I am thinking here in Bilbao, so I can use those letters. Our title is under the photo and on the tag. And that's exactly where I'm coming in with our title. So H E R E R ra 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 and E. So that fits perfectly, almost as if it was planned. It's not straight, but it's fine. And then we're going to get some trusty old Ellie Studio. I am going to bring in another shade of blue, because why not? And I'm going to overlap there. And we're going to have our title, Here in Bilbao. Oh, I've used a full row up. It's the small things. It's the small things that we need in life. Honestly, it is. So, Bilbao. B-A-O-O-O-O-O-O. And a lovely exclamation mark. You know what I mean. One of them to finish that off. So there is our title, nice and easy to start us into the layout. It's probably not that clear on your screen, but it is clearer in reality. There you go. So now it's a case of embellishing, the favourite bit. So I want to use a couple of these. I've decided I don't like this bit, so I'm going to cut it off. So we're just going to cut round like this. Take that off, and you can never tell it was there. Well, you can, but we're going to pretend you can't. And I think I'm going to have this one up here. We're going to have this one down here. So for Scrap Squad Scrap Lift, I've definitely kick-started my layout with the inspiration. I have left that behind now, and we're taking it our own way. I've got a couple of these which I am going to overlap like so. So then we've got this stripy bit here, and I am simply going to use them as a tab. Because I've not used them, so I'm clearly not in the mood to use them, so I'd rather just get them used. We're going to add a backpack here because we're exploring, so I feel like that works. And then we're going to add a travel the world globe. I'm going to add that there, so it says here in Bilbao. We've got a map arrow, which I'll bring down here to sort of tie in the blue. So then down here I'm going to add some of these word strips. So we've got Wander More, Love This View, Discovering, so I'm using all the colours we've got in our layout, Going Places, and destinations. And I've taken the destinations off the page ever so slightly. Like so. So that sort of extended this whole design down our page. I'm then going to add another one up here that says best ever. We've got this title piece that says it's a great big world. And boy oh boy it is. We've got another wordy piece that says far away. Got that one that says this place. I'm not going to be using Be Right Back or that plane or that stamp or that suitcase. I just don't like them, so I am getting rid of them. It's 5 stickers out of the entire lot, so I'm happy to say goodbye. I also don't like that either, and Traveller as well. So we've got Adventure, a geotag, 2 of them, and Go Far. So we can certainly add a geotag there and down here. Now, I know some of you will have gasped that I've just torn off 5 stickers, but look how many stickers were on the sheet. And look how many are on it now. There's 5 here, so pretend it's these 5 that I've just took away. I've still used all of these, so, you know, sometimes you don't have to keep the small stuff. Okay, we've got this adventure, which I'm going to tuck in up here. Now, because of this design and what I've used, I'm probably not going to use Flair this week, and that's okay. So we've got Go Far, Far Away. And then for our final 2 stickers, because, come on, we might as well use this now. I am going to layer them up like so, and stick them down here as another Tucky Tucks. And I can confirm that that sticker sheet is now empty. So for this one, I'm going to save these bits. We will use, see, there's 5 aeroplanes on here, so we'll see. We'll use these on the next layout probably. I guess I could add a couple of hearts onto here, like so. To be honest, yeah, let's do this because I'm thinking we don't really need any other embellishments. So this is purely going to be our sticker book. Our sticker sheet from our kit. I've even put an aeroplane on here. So I'm just dotting in a few of these hearts. We've still got quite a few geotags, but that's okay. There we go. Not that many, but a few. And I think these hearts really add a finishing touch to the layout. Okay. So I'm going to use all the hearts on this layout, and then next time we've got the geotags. Some of the hearts where I've placed them are like tone on tone sort of style. I think that's all of the hearts. So we've got one, oh no, there's one there. That one was trying to escape me, but failed. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 geotags, 3 planes, and 2 words, and a star. Perfect. And I think that's going to do it. Let me add a bit of journaling whilst I am on with you guys. So there is our journaling done, and I've also added a little bit of a fake stitch going on up these two sides. Love the way that looks. I'm just going to add a bit up here, just here. And I guess my main tip with that is don't overthink it, just do it. Because at first I would be like getting the ruler out, measuring it, but just doodle it and it'll work out perfectly. I've just talked about exploring Bilbao here, and that's going to do it, guys. It's a completely different style for me, but I actually quite like it. It's used up the sticker sheet. I have documented a lovely photo. I've used paper that I probably would not have used on its own. I would have probably used this paper to back a cut file, and that's about it. I do love the wood grain, but I love it all together, and I hope you guys do too. Thank you to you all for watching. Please do check out what Kathy's been up to this week, and thank you to Kathy for everything. I will see you tomorrow for another 30 days of sketches, and I will be back with a scrap backwards kit very, very soon. Bye for now.